Joining me now is Democratic Congressman Krishnamoorthi of Illinois. Congressman, it is so great to see you in person.
Same here. Thank you.
This is what's fun about being a D.C. show, is that we get to see you guys in person. Okay, so let's go through this just for a moment. This idea that Social Security is drying up on the vine and that it's just going away. Please explain, if I did not do so thoroughly enough, why that is not only not true, but actually dangerous to the program.
Oh, it's just false. It's a lie. It's about as true as George Santos having stormed the beaches of Normandy, Joy.
Wait a minute, he didn't storm the beaches of Normandy?
I think the truth of the matter is that around 2035, just as happened many times in the past, including in 1986, because of demographic changes, adjustments will be made to make sure that Social Security is there for the next generation. President Biden has put forward, and many others have, the proposal to raise the cap on the income subject to Social Security. Right now, the cap is about $160,000. Mm-hmm. So for people who earn much, much more than that, and there are a lot of folks that do, they don't pay taxes on most of their income, unlike most Americans.
Yeah.
So that's a common sense proposal that actually most Republicans support.
Well, and just to explain, just so people understand that, you pay that FICO tax on the first $160,000 of your income, right, even if you make $1 bazillion. Right. Everybody who makes $1 bazillion, they don't pay taxes because they get that as a business. But let's right, just say you earned a paycheck that Correct. Was $4 million. You Correct. Only pay on $160,000. If you just inch that up, you'd fix it. One of the other issues is that if you look, I just want to put up a little chart. I love charts and graphs. I'm a nerd. And it shows what has to be spent by the federal government. There's the kind of spending that is discretionary, meaning defense spending, which is a big chunk of that. Sure. There's things like social programs, food stamps, things like that. But then there's Social Security and Medicare. They're not discretionary, right? It's right. not like the government could say, you know what, we feel broke and we're not going to pay it. They have to pay it.
That's right. I mean, this is something that, as you know, is like vital yeah. for most Americans. It turns out that something like half of Americans rely on Social Security for half of their income. And so we're talking about maybe 20 million Americans who would go into poverty if Social Security weren't there for them. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's so vital for us to make sure that we keep our promise. And because it's a mandatory spending program, right. we have to, under the law.
Under the law. And Chile tried this. I think even during Pinochet, they tried right. it. And even he said, no, that's going too far, right? Because it was a disaster. What wound up happening is that if you took that Social Security trust fund, handed it to Wall Street right. firms, which they would love to get their hot little hands on it, and they gambled it in the stock market and then lost it, well, they would still get their fees.
Well, look at last year.
Yes.
The S&P was down 20%.
That's right.
So just imagine if we had invested that Social Security trust fund in the stock market in any given year, yeah. and you experienced that type of loss, what you'd see is what you saw in the United Kingdom when they attempted to do something similar, which right. is bailouts. That's the government right. ends up bailing out these funds. Yes. We go into further debt, yeah. and we're worse off than where we are right now.
And so this is my challenge, is that the Republicans are not having a real debate on this. Some of them are saying, like Lindsey Graham did, that we should raise the retirement age, I don't know, 77 or 99 or whatever, so no one ever gets it. You have people who want to privatize it. The two things they don't want to talk about, right now you're about 2 workers for every right. retiree. Because right. it's basically, it used to be 3 to 1. Right. There were 3 people actively right. working to pay for one right. retiree. It's now 2 to 1. Immigration would fix that.
You know what?
A little tax increase, a little immigration would fix it.
You hit the nail on the head. I'm a legal immigrant myself. I'm from India. I came here when I was 3 months old. Mm-hmm. And we're down by millions of immigrants right now.
That's right.
These are younger workers, people who pay into the system, support our social safety net. The other thing that we have to do, Joy, is today only 1/3 of Americans have a 4-year college degree. For mm-hmm. the 2/3 of Americans who do not, we have to absolutely upskill yeah. their earning potential.
That's right. That's right.
You upskill their earning potential, guess what?
Yeah.
They're able to pay more taxes, that's earn right. more money themselves, right. and support the social safety net. So yeah. that's another key reform that we need.
I think one other thing I would love for the Democrats to do is stop calling it entitlements. This is something people paid into. It's something.
It's their money.
It's their money that they're getting back for having paid into the system. It would be
like me saying, the money in your wallet, that's an entitlement.
Thank you, Congressman. Thank you. I love having this conversation with somebody who actually cares about the issue. Congressman Krishnamurthi, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Joy.